Alright, bear with me. This is a video on how you're going to assemble this panel. You're going to start off with your voltmeter. This is a temperature meter, but they're the same damn thing. So, we're going to voltmeter here. You've got tabs on the side of it. You're going to pop those tabs up. I'll show you real quick. So you'll take a little flathead like this. Pop it in the little tab, it'll come right up. Same thing on this side. You do two sides, the other side will just pop right open. No big deal, no easy. Back plate comes out. We might modify this a little bit later. I haven't finished messing around with some things, so hold on to that. Now you're presented with this right here. This has one screw missing already, so don't worry about it. You're gonna undo these 4 screws here, here, and here, okay? When you've done that, you'll end up with this piece here. It'll look just like this. So now we're going to move over to the panel. Your panel will look like this once you take all the masking and everything off of it. You're going to take your voltmeter. You're going to make sure that this side is facing the flat side there. So pop it on there, just like so. Hold on, let me undo these stupid wire connections. Being a pain in the ass. Okay, done. So now once you've got that like that, you see I've got holes there. You'll take those holes, you'll take those 4 screws, so you're going to recycle those screws so don't lose them. Drop them in, screwdriver. It's much more difficult with one thing. I'm just going to screw them in. They don't have many turns, and you don't want to yank on it. So just easy peasy. I haven't actually threaded these yet, so they took a little more. There, now all 4 of those are in. That's the easy part. Now you'll flip it over, you'll be presented with this. So what you'll do is you'll take your, this piece is mounted in between the front face and this. When you take this off, this piece comes right out. So you'll take it, what you'll do is you want it facing up towards you. So where those holes are, it's going to give you kind of a roundabout location. So you can drop it on, kind of get it centered in those holes. Don't worry, we'll be able to adjust this a little bit later. You'll take your trim piece, and you'll pop it on right over the top, like so. And you'll just kind of work this in, and just kind of get it in place. Done. Alright, cool. So that's in place. We're gonna take our switches, drop these 2 switches in here. So I'm gonna put the phone, actually, let's do it like this. I'm not sure how much of this you'll be able to actually see. So like this, I usually put my hands there. We'll flip it, bada boom. It's gonna come with these rubber washers. You're gonna pop these over the screws, over the backs. These serve 2 purposes. They hold the switches in place, and they also provide a scratch-free surface so when you put your nuts on. So here's your nuts. You're going to pop those in and start screwing them down. You don't want to tighten them all the way just yet, because like I said, we're going to adjust that piece. So we're going to get them on there, get them started, bada boom. So now our switches are in place. I usually hold the front side of the switch, and I just screw it down, get it kind of close. Now it's tight, but not too tight. Same thing here. Grab, hold, twist, screw. Easy peasy. And you're going to repeat that same process for the other 2, but we don't have to do those right now. We just want to do that so we can get this clamped down. As you can see, we moved a little bit, so we'll grab it. It'll take a little bit of force, but it'll move. it's still able to be moved right now. That looks pretty good right there. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead. I have a fancy dancy little deal, so I'm gonna plug this voltmeter in to light it up, which helps with alignment. If you can't do this, no big deal. You can get kind of close just eyeballing it. And when it's in the vehicle, you can kind of plug it in, get it in the right spot before you tighten down the position. So there you go. As you can see, we are pretty well aligned. We'll go through the voltage here. You can probably come down a little bit, over a little bit. That way it goes all the way through, all the way up, all the way around, and that's aligned perfectly. Bada boom. And all you got left to do at that point is tighten down these two and put these two in, and you're done. Easy peasy.